Welcome to the streets of Vegas. Davies A.G.E Paul from Hugs Fiducia alongside him. UKB lads third from David Benedetto and Marcus Adelaide with one star of your previous race winner in sixth. From teammate your boy in seventh, there's Carson and Ocampo. Living right off the top 10 on sixth row, we got Palomino and Spike CB. With Chris Colwell 13th from Ahmed Silla and Matthew Hart. Then we have Chaos Adelaide and Ultrabo from Theo and Rack Crumbly. Then we have Iago, Ravo, Nias Crumbly, Victor Levi, and Lamfong. Here we go, everyone. A brand new race here in the championship. We're here at the streets of Vegas for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. 5 lights on our screens. We go racing. Davies A.G.E trying to hold his lead into turn 1, but this time it's unsuccessful as Finucci's alongside him. So here we go. A 4-4 rivalry straight away as Marcus Adelaide up into third place at the start of this race. Finucci still in second. However, he had a really good attempt at trying to get A.G.E into the first corner. Oh, A.G.E super clipping, allowing Finucci to go up into the lead of this race. Davies A.G.E in second place from Marcus Adelaide and UKB. So yeah, Finucci straight away getting up into that race lead. Perfect for him. Not good for A.G.E though, on the other hand, as UKB under threat from Benedetto already, proving that the medium tyres was not a good tyre to start this race on. The soft tyres though were just much more superior. Because that's only initial in this race. Will Finucci though start super clipping? That is the question, because the drivers can start super clipping whenever they like. Spike can pick up a 5-second time penalty, not good for him in this race. The Williams very clearly struggling, as you can see. As he's going to go for a move here, as Matthew Hart was clipping at first, but he built up his battery to deploy more of it down the straight. Davies A.G.E though, very clearly struggling, and oh god! The chicane there, Ravo and Rack and Crumbly are both out of this race. Virtual safety car has been deployed unsurprisingly, and the drivers slow down to a neutral pace. And now, for the drivers still left in this race, they've got to be careful. Otherwise we'll see other collisions like that again. And we don't quite want that, as VSC ending. We're gonna go green once more. And I think it's been a semi-decent start for Davies A.G.E, pretty much matching Hugs Finucci on that restart. Marcus Adelaide though getting a pretty good restart, as he's closer to the top 2 drivers in this race. We're on board with that BMW Williams right now as we speak. You've got UKB right behind for company. Ahmed Silla, the only driver to start this race on the hard tyres. I guess it's good info for the teams to figure out how long these hard tyres will last. I imagine most drivers will stick on hard tyres in the pit stops. We'll just have to see what happens. As we're heading down this straight, and virtual safety car. Oh no! Spike is out. Ultrabo's out with him. As all the drivers now have recharged their battery back up to 100. See, that is the advantage of the clipping. It allows the drivers to fully recharge their battery on these virtual safety car conditions. And it just gives them a nice full battery to restart this race with. As we are gonna go green once more, as the drivers heading down the Las Vegas Strip in towards this lovely chicane which took out Ravo and Rack Crumbly earlier on. There's gonna be no crashes there. Luckily for us, Davies A.G.E coming straight into the pit lane. So yeah, that's interesting to know that he's picking this early. UKB on the inside of Benedetto as we get covered by that Logitech sign right there. Benedetto trying to get past the Briton, but he can't find his way past at the moment. His tyres are wearing out and the Briton's placing his car perfectly down this straight. Heading into the next corner, UKB stays ahead in third position. Ocampo gets a 5-second time penalty, that's 10 seconds penalties. He is now on. As Iago up into 15th place, Nias Crumbly now in 16th, as Chaos Adelaide down in 20th. Don't know what's happened with him in this race. Maybe he's had a puncture or something. I don't see any other explanation for it, for being that far down. Yeah, Ferrucci now holding a massive lead here in the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Looks like he won't be clipping it all down the straight, so that's great for him, I guess. As there's a battle down the straight as well, as Bogdasarov flying ahead of your boy and Carlos Eduardo, heading into the corner. Bogdasarov has his teammate cleared, and your boy will not get ahead of Bogdasarov, but this time he will. On the run down to the final corner, he moves up now into 5th place as his teammate bails into the pits. Other drivers now heading into the pit lane, some heading on the final corner. Most of them are just flying straight into the pit lane. And it is truly incredible to see these cars fly into the pits and fly around that last corner. Hooks Finucci here in the lead of the race has got this race under control at the moment. His tyres only need to try and make the distance. So far, it's not looking like they will make the distance. As Livery trying to get ahead of Chaos Handler, he's on fresher tyres and the German driver. But can he do it? Can he get past Chaos Handler? Heading down this straight. Looks like he should be ahead. And he is ahead. Chaos Handler drops out of 15th place. Livery now up into 14th. As battles are happening further back here. Towards the top of the field, but not quite at the top. Soft tyres though are well and truly wearing out a lot now. One more lap and the tyres will probably explode. David Secchiero though picking up a 5-second time penalty. That is for causing collision. That's very bad for him. He's got Mark Sadler right behind him. Will Secchiero have any need to clip on this straight, or will he just push? Looks like he's going for the push instead. Finding the perfect room, doing himself ahead of Landfog up into 9th. Landfog, speaking of him, he's in P10. A little bit of contact out of Mark Sadlade. He's now in P11. He came all right behind. Ocampo and your boy in the pit lane. Armadillo leading this race now. Finucci leaving the pits on fresh soft tyres. And out of the race goes Landfog and Mark Sadlade at the final corner. Both of them parking up on the side. Actually, I don't think they're parking. I think they actually started the wall. And thanks to virtual safety car, anyone who's just in the pits there might get a slightly cheap pit stop. So yeah, your boy can thank them too later for that crash, because he's now in P6, right on the verge of being into the top 5. In terms of net position, he is 5th. Armadillo's still yet to pit. Also, he's going to be the one who pits the latest. He's on the hard tyres, so it makes sense. Literally everyone's made a pit stop now, except for him. So now Hooks Finucci needs to get ahead of the old bull, who's just brutal, letting the Ford by right now. Around the outside, and that is Finucci in the first. Stiller now down to 2nd, with Finucci teammate Cerquera now in P3, with a 5-second time penalty that will be added on to his time at the end of this race. So no, will be added on to his next pit stop. No way he's getting the end of this race to them tyres. As we're on board with UK ball right now, heading down the main straight. David Cerquera will hold position at the moment. There's going to be no fight between either driver down the straight, and Cerquera will hold 3rd. However, they can't be doing this for too long, because look at this, your boy in that other Mercedes is right behind them, and is pretty quick down that straight. He's very close to UK ball, and heading into the first corner, he could actually get this moved on into 3rd. Your boy only inside the line. He should be up in the 3rd, and he is up in the 3rd. DeVerdo now also attacking UK ball at the same time. UK ball will hold that position, but he will not hold the one that your boy now has. Your boy into P3 in this race. DeBenedetto and Livery right on the back of the British driver, trying to take even more places out of him. David Secchiero though has made his next pit stop. He's now in P18 with another set of the soft tyres. Your boy continuing to pull away now in that Mercedes. He can now try and chase Armadillo for P2. Hooks Finucci seem like a lost cause unless they mess up the strategy there down at Penske Ford. They're already messing up Cerquera's strategy, so they may as well mess up Finucci's strategy to make it equal, right? Yeah, there's got a massive train starting to come alive, I guess, down the straight. UK ball leading it from DeVerdo and Livery. See Box Off and Adelaide will get into this train. Not quite in it, but they're pretty close to being in it. And it's not a good line there from Benedetto at all. It's going to put him at risk to livery as Hux Finucci. Fastest lap of this race for him by over 1.4 seconds. Your boy now in second place. Armacell loses out on that position. He's down P3. UKB still in P4. Livery's down P5. Overall, currently looking good right now. And Silla showing that these tyres can last quite a while. Good news for Cornwell and Versio, who have 2 laps on their tyres each. And with the amount of time left in this race, yeah, they can go at the end. They can definitely go at the end of this race, them two. Yeah, sadly, a bit of an odd one out here in the top 14. Finucci, your boy, and Adelaide, the only ones in the top 14 not on the hard tyres. As drivers behind are catching up to Adelaide. Cornwell specifically here, as she's the closest to Adelaide. Finucci now leading by 10.3 seconds though. This is a great lead for him. He's constantly pulling that out every lap because it's just simply the power of the Penske Ford is just incredible. It is the fastest car on this grid. Like with them upgrades that they've just made, it makes them by far the fastest. And here we go, heading into the final corner of the race. Hux Finucci pits. Sorry about that. So Finucci into the pits. Your boy will probably follow in, which he does. K-Ball staying out obviously on the hard tyres. He enters lap 8 as the race leader. Hux Finucci is going to come out the pits very soon, delivering P2 from Bogdassarov and Benedetto, who's on the inside making contact there with Bogdassarov in the first sector. Oh, Finucci there has been involved in something. He's got damage to his car. The new circuit has the fast lap of the race. And oh wait, another car off there as well, I swear I saw another car go off. Was it Cornwell? Must be, because she's got some somewhat significant damage to her car there. Flying by goes your boy, now in P13 ahead of Cornwell. And it is UKB, your race leader for Sega Hyperdrive. Then it's delivering Bogdassarov, Benedetto and Versio. Finucci though is the main threat here. Currently in P6, looking to try and reclaim his race lead which he once had. We're on board with him right now as he initiates his overtake mode once again. He's going to get straight by Versio, straight by Benedetto, who's got a penalty for causing a collision. He's going to get past Finucci once again. Same with Versio. Bad battery management down the straight by Finucci has allowed him just to stay in P6. Benedetto and Versio reclaim their places. But Benedetto though has got a 10-second time penalty currently to his name. As we're on board with Finucci once more, as he's getting closer to Benedetto, as he's actively being held up by him. That's obviously going to cost him valuable time. Heading into the first corner, Hux Finucci is now finally up at the 5th position. And chase after Versio to get past him once more. Gets Adelaide fastest in the 3rd sector. Honestly, not surprised on fresh medium tyres, so yeah, I thought it's going to be quick. We're on lap 9 now with yellow flags and virtual safety car. Hux Finucci's out! Versio and Finucci have collided. Finucci's out of this race now. And this is massive actually. Like in terms of the World Championship. If anything, this is big for Sekiera and UKB, who can now score very valuable points over their rivals, who are out. Spike is out this race. Finucci's out this race. Of course, Chaos Adelaide as well, actually. It's also big for Adelaide in P14. Of course, these guys are all yet to gain some more places. So, yeah. Safe to say, this is a massive race for these guys. As livery down the straight is very quick. Wow, what overspeed there from the Opel driver. As UKB also trying to hold on to his place. Livery could have easily just swapped over to the other side of the track to take the position, but he's not done it. I'm sure though Livery would love to win this race at home. As heading round the final corner, UK Ball starts lap 10, race leader. As Boxar's in the pits, Davey Sakiera's been involved in an accident there. Fast time penalty to his name. And yeah, that's damage as well to him. Bogdasarov comes in the pits to change tyres. Soft tyres on for him. Demand out with 10-second timeout is still now up in the third, but now is Crumbly on the inside line. Is up into P3. The two-time race winner now into the podium place. As Ocampo's the wrong way round. He smashes directly there into many cars. Oh no! Davey Sakiera's out now as well. This race is just exploding completely. What the hell? This race is just gone wild. Like, jeez, the drivers went rogue. These are professional drivers. They're just going rogue right now. Vegas is truly giving us the jackpot of racing right now. We're getting action and we're getting crashes. That's just the true jackpot of racing, that. And Livery's still determined, still eager to get this race win. He wants to win at home. UK Ball wants to win for championship's sake. A race win today would absolutely save his chances of a championship. He would be back into the fight if he's able to come across the line as a winner today. That's going to be his goal. He can get to the end. We know this. Bogdasarov, though, has got a penalty. Oh no, Bogdasarov! He's out! We just went on board with him. He's out of the race now. And the top two here missed their chance to get a free pit stop as well. Oh, your boy's out as well. Your boy was involved in the incident too. And our virtual safety car is going to neutralise everyone again. But UK Ball and Livery need to nurse their tyres because their tyres are wearing out a lot. If they don't nurse their tyres properly and they get punctures, Niles Crumbly will just take the win. Apex GP have got him right there, in perfect position right now to take the win. They know what they gotta do. UK Ball lead this race. Livery chasing him down in second. Niles Crumbly just waiting there for the win in case the top two get punctures. Like, yeah, that's literally how it is right now. Durandel's out of contention for this race. He's got the 10-second penalty there to his name. Carsavano in P5 looking at P4. Oh, hey, there's also a chance for that Matthew Hart to get an extra place because of Durandel's penalty. That's just how tightly packed the grid is. One pit stop right now will probably just send you to the back of the grid. Probably the big reason why the top two decide to stay out. And the tyres are about hit 20% for UK Ball. And for Livery, they're also about hit 20%. Yep, 20% on UK Ball, 20% on Livery. That's what they've got to get them to the end of the race. It's going to be tight for them, but they can make it. They will make it, I think. They just need to hope that this last lap goes fine for them. As we start the last lap of this race. UK Ball's already won this season. He's looking to try and take yet another victory home to him. This would be his third win in the season. He won 3 races last season. He's possibly looking to repeat that same thing again. He needs to get to the end though. His tyres are on the verge of exploding. Same thing for Livery. These two probably have some of the biggest pressure right now on this grid. They're getting closer and closer to single digits for tyre percentage. It looks like 9 laps will be the absolute maximum that these tyres can do. But they can puncture at any moment. It's not worth these two fighting. They may as well just confirm themselves in the places that they're in already. However, Livery may want to gamble on this one and go double or nothing if he can really push down the straight. UK Ball though already pushing with the battery. Livery pushing as well. And UK Ball's actually clipping. Livery's clipping as well. They're recharging their battery down the straight. They're almost into the single digits, but it should be enough. And in this race, where all the main championship contenders, minus Chaos Andale, have retired, UK Ball has capitalised off of it. He's going to take the checkered flag to win this race and reignite his championship hopes. UK Ball wins the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Livery comes home for second place. It's a podium in its home race, but it was so close to a win. Nice Company gets on the podium this season. P3 for him in the Apex GP car. Ahmed Silla finishes in P4 for Opel DP World. From Dominic to Benedetto in P5. From Kale Sandley and Carlos Eduardo, the two Audis, getting 6th and 7th, promoted up to 5th and 6th because of the Benedetto's penalty. Ocampo's going to finish P9 on the road, but his penalty is going to really crucify his race completely. Matthew Hart, P10 on the road, Chris Cornwell, P11. From the Theo Palomino, Victor Levi. Yeah, these guys minus first year all have full championship. So yeah, these drivers are just genuinely just crawling around this track now. Okay, so there's your podium for the race. You get your winner today from Livery and Miles Crumpley. And yeah, incredible race we've had. Pretty chaotic. Very good first race in Vegas, I will say so myself. And with that, you came all your winner today, accelerating him back to the title fight. And with that, let's listen to the British national anthem. I'm going to go UK Boy winner today from Livery and Nice Crumpley. After that was Ahmed Silla, who got a really good result, which I'm sure makes Opel the highest scoring team in that race. There was Andley and Eduardo from Mayaro and Benedetto. There was Hart, Cornwell, Theo Palomino, Levi, with Bogsarov all the way down out of the race. And with that, we're done in Vegas. So we'll see you next time when the Apex F1 series returns for the final 3 races of the season.